Hi, I'm Jared. This is painting. I wanted to talk quickly about the process of sanding and cleaning things that you have polyurethaned. If I haven't talked about it before, the thing I like to do is use a 320 grit sandpaper on before the final coat of poly. Now, this can cause certain problems, like because it doesn't flatten things out. What it will do is smooth it and polish it and make it, beautiful. So if you need to smooth something out, you need to drop down to a lower grit, so like a 220 or even a 180. But the risk there is to burn through the stain if you have used stain. A thing that I do that helps with that is I like to wrap my sandpaper around a pad. So what this will do is help it glide over the surface so that it doesn't burn off the edges. So let's just say this is stained, which obviously it's not. But if you're sanding like this with a block or just a straight piece of sandpaper, you'll have a tendency to roll down around the edge like unintentionally, and then you'll burn the stain right off that edge. And then you either have to touch it up or restain it, sand it harder. It causes a lot of problems. So light floating sanding, don't grind at it. Let this thing ride on top of the surface. And then after you're done sanding, throw your paper down and you vacuum and take a rag, a wet rag, damp. You don't want it sopping wet, and especially with water-based coatings, which is what I like to use, you use water. If you're using a solvent-based product other than this, you might want to use an acetone or a mineral spirits. But in this case, just a lightly damp rag, then get rid of all the excess dust, and what you'll end up with is a beautiful, slick, wonderful finish.